2024 is the year of systems, not goals. Actually, it's funny because I talk about goals and goal setting all the time, but I'm challenging myself to change how I approach my business this year. What's up, everyone? I'm Erin. If you're new to the channel, I teach new and aspiring virtual assistants how to build thriving businesses. And I want to challenge you as well this year. Make 2024 all about systems and less goals. Look, I get it. Systems are less sexy than goals. Everybody talks about smart goals and fun goals, but systems are not sexy. They're not flashy because they're less about the end result and they're more about the journey for how you get to the end. But here's why I'm shifting my focus away from the end result and more into the middle ground, the systems that get me there. The best systems that we can build for our business are simple, they're doable, they're repeatable. They don't have to be overcomplicated. I think partially that's why people don't like to put systems in place anyway. They think they're complicated. Even the word sounds complicated. I literally am tired of saying the word system. I never want to say the word systems again. Start with small habits that you can stick to. For example, us virtual assistants, we have a lot of moving parts to our business. And if we were able to systemize some of these things, we would think less about the doing and we would just be able to enjoy the journey more. Let me give you a very simple example. I used to check my inbox and my clients' inboxes 100 times a day. I had alerts on my phone, alerts for my clients' inboxes. I was at the time managing 4 different inboxes, including my own email inbox. I was so burned out, it wasn't even funny. To this day, if I hear that little chime of an email notification, my heart falls out of my butt because I'm so nervous about it. So instead, I'm still laughing that I said that. Instead, I created systems. I was like, I cannot be a good virtual assistant if I'm feeling burned out and stressed by checking everyone's stupid inboxes 4,000 times a day. So what I did is I systematized it and I said, Erin, you are only checking inboxes at 9 a.m. to see what came over or through inboxes overnight, at 12 p.m. to make sure I wasn't missing any task requests, and at 4 p.m. to make sure I was wrapping up my day. And by creating a system where I check emails 3 times a day, it did a few things for me. Number one, my productivity skyrocketed because I was able to actually focus on work and wasn't constantly being interrupted by various different emails coming in at all times of the day. So that's a very oversimplified version of a system that I created for myself, but it got me thinking. I have yet to create other systems for myself where my life is easier for my business. And so I'm challenging myself this year to come up with more systems for my virtual assistant business. How can I streamline client tasks? How can I make things easier for all of us? How can I make things easier for myself? And I encourage you to come up with systems for your own business as well. If you're thinking to yourself right now, wow, I can't think of one other system that I might put in practice for my business, I got you. Let's just spitball a couple of these off the top of our head. Number one, we might want a client onboarding system. Standardizing a way that you approach and welcome new clients is great because it means that your system delivers consistent results, thorough information finding, and a very smooth onboarding process. So maybe for you, you have an initial questionnaire. You send a link to a client with a questionnaire where you fact gather info about them. Then maybe you send them a welcome email that re-outlines your services and your policies. And then perhaps you have a scheduling link on the bottom of that email where you guys hop on your first call together as you embark upon your work together. Something like that is a system. It's an automated link where they're filling out info, they're getting your welcome email, and they're scheduling a call with you. Maybe you want to create a financial system. All of my finances are automated through a program called Monarch, which makes it very easy for me once a week to look at my income and my expenses, make sure that I'm not overspending, and also make sure I'm keeping my overhead low and or make sure that all my invoices are paid. So maybe that's a kind of system. If you don't have any sort of financial tool to help you track your income, your invoices, maybe this is the year that you set one up for your business, making it much easier for you to have a routine to check your finances, to make sure that invoices are being paid and making sure that you're not overspending. Anyway, this was a very quick example of systems, but I'm excited because I'm going to hold myself accountable this year. Systems, not just goals. systems, not just goals. It's less sexy, but it is necessary to set up systems for your business so you're not feeling overburdened, overloaded, burned out, and wondering why you started a business in the first place. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video, and I'll catch you on the next one.